Universal Studios Beijing is one of the newest Universal theme parks. It opened in 2021. It has already become one of the world's highest attended parks, and it is not hard to see why. This park features 7 nicely themed lands and an arsenal of attractions themed to popular intellectual properties. The park has 4 different roller coasters, some world-class dark rides, and a few cannot-miss shows. While a handful of the rides can be found at other Universal properties, there are some unique, one-of-a-kind attractions here that you need to come to this park for. In this video, I'll rank the park's top 10 rides and attractions. Number 10. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. This is a kid-friendly motion simulator. This ride's zany cartoon antics start to finish. It is a colorful film with crisp visuals, and the motion is well synchronized, but I do prefer the park's more serious and story-driven dark rides. This particular version is comparable to the ones at Universal Orlando and Hollywood. I do think Japan still is the best version though, because that one reused the Back to the Future ride system, giving it a more dynamic motion simulator and a larger theater. Number 9. Flay of the Hippogriff. This is a mock Youngstar coaster in the Harry Potter section of the park. It is identical to the one found at Universal Studios Hollywood. The mock versions of this family coaster are the best versions of the Hippogriff rides, as it offers a rowdier experience. The initial helix has decent Gs. Then if you sit in the back, you get some sneaky good whip and even some airtime entering the second helix. That is the best part by far. Number 8. Jurassic Flyers. This is a mock inverted powered coaster. The other installations feature extensive dark ride sections. These work so well with the ride system. Universal, despite having a giant pocketbook and an affinity for dark rides, interestingly, decided to forego the dark ride scenes. Instead, this is more like a high-speed monorail touring through the Jurassic World area. It does that part well at least. The start winds around the bustling aviary, and it is fun waving at all the kids in the playground. Then you head outdoors for some helixes around the mountain. A few of these turns have some whip and Gs, which I was not expecting. It is a fun ride, but it is a bit of a missed opportunity in my opinion. Number 7. Lights Camera Action. This is a stunt spectacular similar to Backdraft or Twister Ride It Out. It starts with a narrated pre-show from Steven Spielberg and Zhang Yimou talking about special effects in films. Then you enter a soundstage to experience a typhoon. This is the highlight by far. This includes water, wind, and plenty of fire effects. The latter are particularly impressive as the stage is engulfed in flames. Number 6. Kung Fu Panda Journey of the Dragon Warrior. This is one of the dark rides unique to this park. It is a slow-moving boat ride in the mold of Pirates of the Caribbean. You pass some character animatronics. These are big in scale, but they do have limited movement. A majority of the visuals are screens. They are on loop, but they are crisp and there's enough to see to stay engaged. Then there are 2 drops, the second of which can actually get you a bit wet. It is worth noting it is the only water ride of any kind at the resort, even though it truly is more of a dark ride. Number 5. Transformers Battle for the Allspark. This is identical to the Transformers ride stateside. You essentially sit on a motion simulator on wheels, spinning and shaking through each scene. This is a screen-based experience where a chaotic battle unfolds in front of you. The action can get a little busy for my tastes, and it can be a bit hard to follow, which is similar to how I feel about the Transformers films, but the action never relents. If you're a fan of those films, you will absolutely love this ride. Number 4. Untrainable. This is a great show themed to How to Train Your Dragon. A clone of this can be found at Epic Universe. It combines musical numbers with large dragon floats. All the custom songs are nicely done, but the highlight absolutely is when Hiccup and Toothless fly over the audience, not once, but twice. It is such a cool visual whenever any play does something like this. Up next is an honorable mention for Waterworld. Due to rainy weather, I wasn't able to experience this show at the Beijing park. However, I have seen it multiple times at the Hollywood and Japan parks, and I've heard this is nearly identical, which is definitely a good thing. This is one of the best stunt shows in the amusement industry, which is ironic because the film is based upon is purely terrible. It is an energetic show with jet skis, fighting, and explosions. I particularly like the finale with a giant plane shooting over the stage, which is then followed up by everything exploding. I just did not want to give this an official spot in the list without experiencing it, because the energy of the cast plays a huge part in this show, particularly with regards to the villain. Number 3, Decepticoaster. This is a sit-down looping coaster nearly identical to the Incredible Hulk coaster at Islands of Adventure, except a few elements were modified. Built by Balzer and Mabillard, this is a sit-down looping coaster with 7 inversions. This gives it the second most inversions of any operating coaster in China. This ride begins with a powerful and theatric uphill launch. I love this part. Then the inversions offer a mix of hang time and positive Gs. I usually gray out during the Cobra roll and vertical loop sequence from the sustained Gs. In general, I do think this ride is a bit less snappy than the Hulk. However, this one offers superior hang time, and it is a smoother ride experience between the tracking and newer vest restraints. I have a full review available if you want a more in-depth comparison. Number 2, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. This is the exact same ride that can be found at multiple Universal parks worldwide, and that is fine by me. This is a masterful dark ride. You have an action-packed ride system. The Kuka robot arms allow for some dynamic and thrilling movements. You are flung from scene to scene, and the motion is timed perfectly. Then this ride is a great mix of screens featuring the beloved actors from the film and big physical sets. I particularly love the giant dragon that shoots you with a fireball, the giant whomping willow swinging at you, and the creepy dementors lunging towards you, and all the effects have worked for me in my 2 visits to this park. And coming in at number 1 is Jurassic World Adventure. This may be the world's best dark ride, and I have a full review explaining why. But in short, the visuals are exceptional. You encounter some of the largest, most realistic animatronics ever created. The giant dinosaurs are awe-inspiring, and they are genuinely terrifying as they chase after you. Then this is paired with crystal clear screens, with the actors and actresses from the film reprising their roles. And you are riding an enhanced motion vehicle, much like the ones in Spider-Man Islands of Adventure. The vehicles shake and spin throughout, and there are some spins that are genuinely wild. This adds a level of physical thrills to accompany the intense visuals. Those are my 10 favorite attractions at Universal Studios Beijing. What are your thoughts on this park's attraction lineup? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.